Well, I have been called a shade tree mechanic. Tell you what, that's about it, ain't it? Plenty of shade. Get the tunes going. Got everything except for two or three bolts holding the transmission and the motor together. Got the motor mounts undone. I'll get them 3 bolts, 2 or 3 bolts, and the motor should be able to come out. And then the transmission will come out. And then I will be happy. I will get back to y'all then. And I got to put the hood back on and start working on my battery bay there. And hook my wires back up so I can move my seats. I was going to go ahead and turn the passenger side seat around yesterday, and it's slid all the way back, and it's electric. So, with no power hooked up right now, I couldn't do it. I got 3 of the 4 bolts out, but one is, you got about a 1/4 inch clearance, and you can't even get a wrench on it. So, as soon as I hook the power back up, I will be doing that. And I've been thinking about, just since I'm taking the steering shaft out, steering column, turning the driver's side seat around too. It'll make it a little bit harder to get into from the front door, but I can store stuff in the, let me go over here and show. It's an idea I had. The back of the seat will be right up in here. I can store stuff down here, so it won't be wasted space. With these sitting backwards, the front of the seat should be about right here, somewhere right up in here. What I'll do is I'll have it to where there's this little seat right here right now. Whenever I get where I'm going, I can lay it down for 2 people. What I'll do is put a thing in the floor so I can put a table leg up and have me a little table. I can set all 4 seats up and sit there and play a game of cards with somebody or something, I don't know. And when I get ready to go to bed, lay that 1 seat down, if it's just me. Bug out bag will be right here. Like I said, this door, it does not open from the inside. All I gotta do is add a handle. The one down here that was on it's broke, but it doesn't matter. It opens from the outside, so I can store my stuff right here. I'll be getting in and out of that one. I wish the back would open from the inside, but it doesn't yet. But that's what I'm thinking. Putting these things both facing the rear and using that to put my kitchen stuff like my cast iron skillet and my cast iron Dutch oven, my campfire cooking steaks. I don't know if y'all have seen them on some of my videos. Have all my kitchen stuff up here. So all I have to do is open the door, reach in and get it. I'll have in the radio, I'm going to put the radio back in, but maybe over here in the instrument panel or maybe in between the seats or somewhere I'll have charge control, and so I can know what my batteries are doing in my solar panel. Probably build up a wood console around it. When I get the battery out, I'll close off any holes so I won't be getting any of the battery gases into the cab. I'm going to tint the windows last. That's going to be right before I go camping. It's not very high on the list right now. I've cut these square tubings, started on a roof rack. And what I did is I drilled a big hole in the top, small hole in the bottom that the screw goes through. Screws back down to the original, and then I'm going to come up with a piece of metal, weld it off of here, comes up and holds on to another piece, probably about 6 to 8 inches. And then I'll go across from here to there, there to there, to there to there, and have my rack. Yeah, it's coming along, man. Got my bug out bag and mattresses and a 5-gallon bucket full of food over there, canned stuff. This will be my door to get in and out of. Feel a little different when it's not up on jacks, but it will also sit back up. Can't do it one-handed. And then once I get in this seat right here, it'll be turned around too. It'll be leaned up. The back will be right up in here. Take the sun visors off, and should be pretty comfortable. It's gonna be hard to get in from the front door, but like I was saying over on the other side, it'd be easy enough to jump in this seat, turn your butt around, sit right over there in the seats. It'll be different. Haven't really done nothing else. Just been getting bolts off and loosening everything. I got a friend's coming over, going to help me try to drop the transmission and maybe even pull the motor today. If so, I'll get back to you. Shade Tree Mechanic.